My newbie입니다. 이건 저의 첫 번째 유튜브 비디오고요. 사실 아무리 이 비디오를 보지 않을 거라고 생각하기 때문에 그냥 제가 편한 대로 대화를 하면서 진행을 하도록 하겠습니다.
Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are? Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river? What's the last thing you remember? Really? You know what? Don't answer that. I don't think I want to know. Look, you've just been through a trauma, so I'm gonna forget you said that. But you owe me, and I need a favor. There are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him. So I'm just kind of... What I mean is, if you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please? Oh, of course. Sorry. I don't mean to be pushy, What do you want to know? Oh, there's not much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean? Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you. All right, fine. Sorry. He's the guy who washed up on the riverbank, but maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case, you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is. You really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber. Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts. What am I, an idiot? Great. So you're ready to go look for Al? My hero. Oh, and he left this here.
사실 제가 달성을 하고 싶은 스킨 달성 퀘스트는 미니멀리스트입니다. 미니멀리스트 퀘스트는 퀘스트가 아니겠죠? 최대한 빠른.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground.
다시 할게요. 미니멀리스트 도전 과제는
Its existence is long forgotten.
최소한의
All
루트로
knowledge of it
가장
lost,
좋은
except
엔딩을
in the
얻는
Latin inscription here. It reads,
퀘스트입니다.
You who wish to enter the
하는
city,
과정이
step
복잡하기
forth
때문에
and be
제가
judged.
비디오를 통해서 그 방법을 알려드리도록 하겠습니다.
The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place. Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? The people have survived down there, against the odds. It seems there's only one way to find. To whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, you'll suffer the same fate I did. I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. In here, there are only two options. Death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now. And find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
자, 여러분 만나는 사람은 갈레리에 있습니다.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. No idea what you're talking. You know, not right in the head. But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem live by our law here, and we'll all get along. Just not laws, law. There's just one. The golden rule, and the punishment for breaking it's kind of horrific. But so then, you coming?
제가 추천드리는 루트는 갈레리우스를 따라가지
Look, you
않고
seem like you might need a little extra help, and I'd feel a lot more comfortable if I showed you the way. All right, friend, suit yourself. Just don't do anything too reckless till you've spoken with Magistrate Sentius in his villa down there. See you around.
The 49 melodies fetch again.
여러분이 마을에 도착하시면 가장 먼저 해야 될 것은 청소 쪽으로 가는 것입니다. 근데 미니멀리스트 태스크를 완수하기 위해서 한 가지 팁이 있는데요. 여기 이렇게 보시면 작은 성소가 있습니다. 그리고 잘 보시는지 모르겠지만 노란 옷을 입은 여자가 있죠. 바로 다가가면
Hey, Virgil,
시장이
how much would you want to make me a bow?
For the last time, Dacius.
집 쪽으로
I'm
가서
not making you a bow. You know
성소의 메모를 무조건 확인해야 됩니다.
there are no other weapons in the city. We all
그
went
후에
along with the magistrate's weapons ban,
이제
so it wouldn't be an issue.
노란 옷을 입은
You have to do something.
여성분을
You have to
만나요.
do something, or he's going to break the golden rule. Thank you.
죄송합니다.
He's
얼굴이
still
안
in there,
보이네요.
somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over. What? Why? All right, fine. Come and find me in my bakery instead. Please be careful. Fabia, but now's not the time.
네, 이렇게 파미야를 빵집으로 보내고 바로 목욕탕으로 향해야 합니다.
Stop right there. I am looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is? Thank you. For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now, but you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
이렇게 해서 낯선 괴한을 아까 파비아가 있던 성소 쪽으로 유인을 하고 시간을 좀 유용하게 쓰기 위해서 이번에는 분리를 찾아가게 된 건데요.
Hello? Hello? My name's Dooley. I live here now because I got in trouble and I don't know. Yes, but I wasn't. I was just looking. They said I did it. Then they called me Nick. Yes. They said I have to live here. What does it say? My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. All I remember is he said something about assistance. Now nobody looks after me. Hannibal said Galerius already tried that. Like, Galerius? If you help make him magistrate, he can get me out of here. Hannibal said it was... Bye-bye.
둘이랑 사전에 대화를 해야 되니까 갈레리우스를 새로운 치안판사로 임명을 해야 되기 때문입니다. 그러면 아까 괴한을 유인했던 성소 쪽으로 가면 경고문에 써있듯이 괴한이 죽어있는 것을 발견할 수가 있습니다. 활을 획득하고요. 그 다음에 우리가 해야 될 건 이 사기꾼과 이야기를 하는 것인데요.
You there! I'm sorry to trouble you, but I couldn't help but notice. No idea how you managed to get your hands on it, especially in the light of our dear old magistrate's ban, but I'm impressed. And before you ask, no, I wouldn't dream of it, but I would like to propose a joint... You're not interested in amassing rich... Tell me, do you have any idea how people here end... Well, between you and me, I found an old scroll from years ago. He wrote that when the golden rule is broken, supposedly one or two of those... Now, of course, that is a travesty. I can't help but think of a tale told by that Greek fella with the ability to transmute organic matter into gold. Use your imagination. Golden animals, insects, trees and plants. The Midas touch without the drawbacks. We are talking riches beyond imagining. Excellent. So now I have a plan. But first, tell me. Good. Then none of this should be as... Diana is our goddess of the hunt, the moon. The one thing priests and poets agree on is that she carried with her a golden bow, and it just so happens that there is a shrine of Diana in this very... And would you like to guess what she... Precisely. I can't... Oh, gods, no. No, here's what I propose. Then you enter the shrine, extinguish the braziers, and under cover of darkness, swap out the fake for the original. It's not theft exactly, it's more of a trade, but make no mistake, this is a dangerous path, but in my experience, all the best adventures begin with a risky first. Now, you must have questions. Ask away. I'm more of an ideas man, when Prometheus stole fire from the god, because the gods would see you, of course. So, are you in? Wonderful. This is a and here we are, a gold leaf bow. Now I've gone and unlocked the Shrine of Diana for you, so as quick as you can, head on inside. It's just at the end of the street on the left. May the gods not watch over you.
자, 이렇게 조금 의미심장한 제시우스의 말을 듣고 신전으로 갑니다.
Is that you, partner? Do you have the bow? Wonderful. Just go ahead and slide it under the door for me and I'll unlock it for you. And yet you did. And now, here we are. With me out here. No, technically, I never said... It's hardly my fault if you can't tell the difference between a hypothetical and... Oh, I do love a good loophole. You're just gonna have to take your chances, I'm afraid. The bow, now. And don't even think about it. I I would reconsider my position quickly if I were. But you're stuck in there with a hornet's nest. You know, some say it takes 27 hornet stings to kill them. Let's find out how many it takes to kill a woman, shall we?
자, 이렇게 해서 지금 성소에 갇힌 입장이 되는데요. 이제부터는 조금 액션과 호러가 가미된 퀘스트를 진행하기 때문에 호러 요소가 싫은 분들은 디시우스의 퀘스트를 하지 않으시면 됩니다. 항상 이 지점에서 내리기 걸리더라고요. 죄송합니다.
My beloved Galatea, I write this so that one day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had to do it. The others will call me mad or a monster, but I don't care what they think. Everything I'm doing here, I'm doing for you. I'll start at the beginning. Soon after my arrival here, as I walked down a corridor lined with golden statues, I thought I heard a whisper behind me, a rasp of air, as if vocal cords of metal strained to say a word or two. I tried to dismiss the idea, tried to concentrate on my work as the city's medic, but that tortured whisper haunted me. Weeks later, in the hallway to the bathhouse, I heard it again and found
참 렉이 잘 걸리네요. 이 부분이 조금만 기다려주시면 감사하겠습니다.
myself drawn to the statue of a Roman woman wearing a stola. Her face was contorted with anguish and fear, and disturbingly, it was as if she was looking right at me. As I walked past her, I heard that strained whisper again, and turning back, I discovered that even though I had moved, she was still looking right into my soul. That was when it dawned on me. This was no statue. This was a woman trapped within that golden prison. Naturally, I told the others, but when I could not reproduce the results of my experiment, they would not believe me. From that moment on, I knew the full horror of this place. Immobilized within these statues are living human beings supposed to be. It was that day, my love, that my heart broke.
느끼셨다시피 제가 액션을 참 못해요. 그래서 좀 시간이 걸리는 점 양해 부탁드립니다. 아이고, 또 있네. 사실 이게 헤드샷을 하면 한 방에 조각상 친구들이 저한테 몸통을 쏠 경우 2발 정도가 필요하더라고요. 자, 아이고, 실패했네. 다시 가겠습니다. 이거는 좀 더 잘할 수가 있을까요?
My beloved Galatea, after I learned the terrible truth about the golden statues, I wandered the city as if in a nightmare. What must life be like for these poor souls, entombed in gold, but kept alive somehow? Trapped in their own personal Tartarus, consigned to eternal torment, too horrific for any sane mind to comprehend. I tried to offer them what small mercies I could. I began to talk to them, keep them company. I'd imagine backstories for them, give them names, and tell them of the world, of the histories and stories I'd learned as a child. As the others became more concerned by my charity, I sought solitude from them, preferring the company of my tormented charges. Discovering a way into the abandoned palace, I began to spend my days walking its halls and sharing with its occupants ancient tales, my mind turning to those of Apollo and Daphne, Perseus and Medusa, and Pygmalion and Galatea. Pygmalion, the sculptor who fell in love with a beautiful statue, and who, praying to Aphrodite for aid, discovered that his beloved Galatea had come to life.
Kill me!
It was then that I heard you whisper to me, Galatea.
Kill me!
Forgive me. I know that is not your name, just one I have borrowed from a story. But when I turned to look at you, I saw the most exquisitely beautiful woman I have ever known. Your face, forever frozen, in a never haunting sadness. Our meeting gave me new purpose, to free you from your golden prison, so that I might one day hear you speak, not just whisper your true name to me. So I gathered tools for the long and difficult task ahead, barred the doors to this place, and set to work. beloved Galatea. My attempts at freeing my beloved Galatea. My attempts at freeing these souls from their golden prisons have not been going to plan. My first charge was a Greek woman who I called Iodame after the Athenians turned to stone by Medusa. Drilling through the gold that encased her, I was vindicated by the discovery that beneath half an inch of gold, which is so rigid it must be some kind of alloy, was living flesh. Unfortunately, this golden alloy seems to have fused with her skin, so removing it exposed the sinew and muscle beneath and appeared to cause her great pain. At first, I braced myself, expecting that inflicting such pain would break the golden rule, and yet, somehow, it did not. It seems whichever god is responsible for imprisoning these poor souls does not care about their suffering at all. Now, forsaken, undeterred, I pressed on, working late into the night, attempting to remove the golden layer that encased her as delicately as I could. Eventually, I was able to free most of her body, but when I released her from her restraints, her first act was to lunge for my throat, clawing at me with all her strength from those sharp metal talons. This was my thanks for trying to save her. And you must be the wretched snake who broke into my palace and look at what you made me do to her. This never would have happened if you just... You're going to pay for that. And you think I care about that? Liar! I locked and barred the gate. I left... And now look at her. All I wanted was to spend my last moments with her. But as soon as I began my work... What's so special about... What do you mean, the same voice? Yes. I remember when they used to whisper to me. They did sound similar. I just thought it was because all voices sound the same when they whisper. But if these bodies are mere conduits for that one voice, then... This... Wait! You're trying to steal her away from me! Liar! You try... Give me one good What? What are you Wait. So you're saying... So I did all this? What have I done? It's the air. Coming into contact with her flesh. It's agonizing for them. At least that way she'd be golden again. It's too late. There's nothing... What? How? Really? I imagine it would help Lucrece, but if you're lying to me... You did it. You took away her pain. I swear I will never harm her again. I'll stay here to keep her company. But I fear the only one capable of releasing them properly is whichever god doomed them in the first place. In any case, I must honor our... Here's the key I promised you. Now, please leave. The door here leads up. Go, and never return.
자, 이렇게 해서 궁전에서의 에피소드는 다 끝났습니다. 벌써 있었네요. 자, 이제 밖으로 탈출을 하게 되겠습니다. 항상 이 자리에서 렉이 먹히더라고요. 자, 조금 기다렸다가 이제 다음 스텝을 밟도록 하겠습니다. 이 짚라인을 타고 내려가는 거랑 이렇게 다시 상공화를 이용하는 방법이 있는데 짚라인은 지금 단계에서는 얻을 수가 없습니다. 한국 팔을 써서 내려가도록 하겠습니다. 아이고, 끊어졌네요. 자, 이제 그러면 먼저 해야 할 것이 있는데, 아까 그 아주머니한테 받은 열쇠로 우리는 유프레시아의 성소로 가야 합니다. 이곳인데요. 여기서 류머티즘에 대한 치료법을 얻고 대화를 시작합니다.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called silphium, but that Kulas Kubolat. She was poisoned. She came in here and I knew Decius had some at his market stall right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it. Then that toad shrugs and says, "Supply and demand. I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly." Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall, but there's no way I can do that down here with the golden rule. So all I could do is come back here and just watch her die. I kept on apologizing. And now I'll never know who poisoned her, or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden rule, or why she cursed that. Well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's get me that silphium resin. I'm going to have a nut. I don't care how, I swear. I'm Lucretia, and I'm going to be straight. I'm tired, and my husband and I moved to Rome from Sicily. I would have divorced him and demanded the return of my dowry, but so I waited for the right time to take what was mine and disappear. And then the fires came. As he prepared to evacuate our villa, I gathered our most precious. I could barely see for the smoke, and the streets were full of people trampling it. The next thing I remember, I was waking up on a riverbank. It's all right. Say what you will about this place, and while there's no shortage of snakes here, at least... Oh, this shrine was in use. Kind of strange to set up a clinic in the temple of the god, but the god who inflicts a curse is also the only god who can undo it. So I suppose praying to Apollo for healing. Well, she used to run the clinic. Until she suddenly lost all interest. This changes everything. The last time I saw her, the last time any of us saw her, and then she shut herself in the palace. But she's been gone so long now, we figure she's either dead or up to something so strange that she doesn't want anyone else to know about it. But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only hope I have of solving. One of my patients is suffering from terrible rheumatism. His joints are inflamed. I really shouldn't say. He's become so irritable that the smallest things, I just know Navia would know how to treat him. You did? That's Willowback. I should have known. It was I have some right here. Could you do me a favor? Thank you. I'm really glad you arrived when... Oh no. There was one other person, but that was me. Anything about what? All right. Well, thanks again.